Hello guys, today we're back on the FutureCraft server, and I'm going to show you my new base that I'm starting to build, and hopefully I can get some more on camera. I haven't filmed this part, but I'm just going to do a tour so you can see what I have so far. Sorry for not filming it. So basically we have a little area that's going to be flat up here, and that's just going to be grass, and maybe we'll build some buildings here in the future. And our FPS is really bad. Let's just turn down the render distance a little. So basically up here it's going to be flat and we'll have some buildings. Like right here, we're going to clear out this little spot and build something up here. And then this is kind of just protruding here because there's a piece of mountain protruding here, and we're going to be matching with the mountain. So let's just show you a quick aerial. So basically we have a little spot here, and then up here we're going to be building me a nice house with Ace Inventor's help, which we have designed. I just need to get the resources for. So as you can see from up here, it's a nice little flat area, and if we come down, we have a nice room right here, which is currently acting as my storage room. Stone, some wood stuff, random blocks, and then here's some redstone, and then our goods, and then there's some expensive items, and then here's my terraforming. As you can see, we have some flowers around the place to make it look a little nicer, and this light will be representing when our carpet duper for our super smelter is on, because we are using carpet as a fuel source. So when this light is on, that means the carpet duper is active. And we were going to build a bone meal farm in here, but I think today we are going to be building a carpet duper for multiple colors in this room. So we probably don't need this light right here. So let's start off by removing that, which we'll just use this axe because I'm holding it. So we can place this in and destroy this redstone line. So first off, I think we'll want to start with our interface. We'll probably want to have, so I think we're going to use barrels, but I really want to have like 2 barrels here, and same on the other side. And then that'll account for 4 colors, which we'll be doing. Which will be probably white, blue, green, and red, which I collected the dyes for and made carpet. So for this, we'll just be using hoppers and water streams. So as you can see, we have a nice little pond back here, which we will be grabbing water from. Actually, I think we'll want to put this barrel one higher, so it'll look a little bit nicer. And that'll make hopper lines easier. Oops, that one's going downward. Now it goes forward. And like that. So now we'll want to actually start building our dupers, most likely. So I think for our first one, we will want to make it blue. And we're going to have each one of these be toggleable. Or actually, let's make them... No, okay, so let's see. Yeah, we'll make them toggleable. So we'll need to get some observers for the clocks on these. So for this one, we'll probably want to have a line coming back like so. And I know this is kind of a waste of hoppers, but we have infinite iron from our iron farm. Just want to take this back to 1 block away from the wall and 1 to the side. Then we'll grab some blocks to build up, and we'll start making the carpet duper. And we'll need some stone. So basically this will be, or wait, yeah, this will be our input, which is a 2-tick repeater, which will be running straight that way. Then you can see we'll have that coming into our piston, which actually this needs to be one lower. So we'll move that over here. So we'll have our inputs in the center around here. Then let's see. This will be coming across, and it'll have slime coming up. And this has no exit, so I'll leave that block there. And then theoretically, if we use this, it should work. And let's see, did that carpet end up... No. I have no idea where that piece of carpet went. Oh, it flew all the way back here. So that means we'll have to reverse the design so that it'll fly into that section, which will be extremely simple. We'll probably want to move this more across. And of course it decides to go in the hopper. So we'll want to most likely place our blocks, like place a repeater here, and piston will be coming out. If I can get the piston there. So we'll have the piston coming across like that, and blocks coming up. Then we'll have some blue carpet, and remember to put this on 2 ticks. And we can actually remove that, and we'll place it on the other side. Then we can see if we... Actually, I can't do that. If we power this, and has to be a 2-tick pulse, unlike what I just gave it, which would be a 1-tick. So basically when we power this with a 2-tick, and there's a carpet there, it will come flying across, and then if this block weren't here, would have gone in right there. Then we'll need to power these differently, which we can just do simply from the side, like so. And eventually I think I'll make these auto-replenishing, but for now I'll have them all on 1 clock, and then they'll just go to each other. So for our second one, we will not want to have that coming there. All my redstone components in here. Yeah, so we'll have that coming to this second one up here. Not coming down. And for this, we will need a water stream going up, which means we gotta be careful, and we gotta make an ugly water duct. So let's go grab some soul sand, and if we don't have some, we'll just head to the nether. Oh yes, we have some. Well, a lot. So, we'll just place our soul sand in. Grab that. And then I think we'll put, like, probably a sign right there. And then I think we'll just have the carpetduper shooting directly into the water stream. So we can just grab our dark oak signs and have them placed right here. And we'll be placing water in. This is going to be the annoying part. So I'm going to place a line here, and then basically we'll want to have these two next to each other, so that way I can do that, or not with a hopper, but with cobblestone, which I guess is pretty inevitable that torches are going to break. So we'll just quickly replace those. Then we'll keep doing the process until the whole water column is filled. And I caught that one quickly. And the last one. And I wasn't quick enough on that one. So sadly I have to replace the torches again, which isn't that big of a deal. Then we'll just start building our duper right here, which we'll just build on the ground. And we'll have this one be probably red. So then we can see when we connect these two up with redstone, and we'll have all four hooked up to redstone, so they can all be on the same clock for now, until I individualize them and make it automatically replenishing, which is pretty simple. That's what my smelter does. It's just we aren't going to do that at this moment. And we should probably place some blocks over here to stop the carpet from flying all over. Just not there. And we should probably do the same here. So if we power this line, they're both extended, and they both retract, sending the carpet on its way. So we get blue carpet in here, and a red carpet in there. Yep. So red carpet will be going up on the top, and blue carpet on the bottom. And let's sleep real quick. Grab some rockets, and take off, and land up here. Then we'll just get right back to it, and we'll start on our other side. So now this side is going to be a little different, but pretty much the same. So we'll just have it coming across farther. Or yeah, farther. So for our bottom line, it'll come across the same distance, because this one is extremely simple, and it will go like so. And we'll just place blocks like that. Then we'll have a piston right here, or wait, one block out. And slime blocks, which we'll move those blocks down there later. We'll have this one be white. And we'll do the same input for this as before. And we'll connect that up to this line, like so. And I realize we now do not need these, because that line is going to be straight. And now, if we go, we will see that those two will connect, which is not what is intended. Which means I will need to either use honey, or I'll probably just separate them by putting them on different blocks. So we'll just move this one more this way. Very simple fix. And yes, I do realize that all my redstone components are falling into my hopper line, but that's not a big deal. So we'll just start by grabbing our slime. Same process as before, and we'll add our white carpet. So then, when we click our line, and I forgot to remove these, that's totally fine. Then, when we click our line, you can see they will all fire. Oh, yes. This will need to be one higher so that way that slime block does not catch on it. And as you can see, all three carpets are still there. And we should have carpet in here, carpet in there, and carpet in here, along with some other things. So now let's work on our final carpet, which we will make pretty simply right here. So we'll have that running parallel to this one, and this is going to be green carpet, which I think can be pretty simply powered from the back over here. And we'll just have a line running in like so, and we'll place our torch back down under here. So for this one, it will be shooting the carpet that way, which means we need to move this repeater to here, which will not work, which means we actually have to have it out front, which is 100% fine because that is actually kind of perfect for making an input. So we'll have our water column just right here. Will this cause... Yes, this will cause issues, so we need to do some stuff here. Let's see, how can I fix this? What did I do on this side? That's a good question. Oh, yeah, that would make sense. I need to have this one more block over here. That's a weird graphical glitch. Then, you see, this should be pretty simple now. So simple that we just literally build a tower coming up and around the back, like so. And we'll start placing in our water after we grab our dark oak sign from our inventory and place it here, or here. Like so. Without any words on it, because that looks weird. So, now let's get some water. And I think I figured out a better strategy for this time. So we'll place the block. Then we'll go run and get the water. Then we can walk up here and place it in. And do the same all the way up. And in the last one, we'll just place it in the same way as before. Which is not this one, but almost. And I placed it in the wrong spot, which means I have to redo all that redstone down there. And this is why you don't jump. Now, we'll just do same as before. Actually messed up some of the stuff outside, too. Now, we'll place in our last one. Phew, it worked. Now, we will want to take our input at the front, right here, and we'll run it around to connect to the back ones. And hope our signal strength is long enough. And let's go grab that piece of redstone back there. If I can elytra under here. Yep. And let's eat real quick. And we'll need to break this block, so that does not interfere. And finally, we'll place in what color carpet did we need? Not white, we needed green. So green carpet will come across like that, and that needs to not be there. And that also needs to not be there, which I just made a mistake. Which I'm really lucky that there's a hole right there. So that should be basically the entire thing. So as soon as we place our lever, we should see that all four fire. And yes, all four do fire. And then they all retract at the same time. White carpet, and let's see. Where have we gone wrong here? Yes, okay, so there's our issue. We do need that block, which means we need that block to be obsidian. So we'll grab our obsidian and run over there. So we'll have obsidian here and obsidian here. So now we should check. So we have, let's just put all the carpet in here. So we have 11, 13, 45, and 7. So it looks like our green carpet did not make it all the way. Not quite sure why. Maybe it did. It landed right there. Of course it did. So we'll need to place more obsidian. So that way it is guided all the way there. And I need to go grab more obsidian. Now these two front ones should work. And apparently they're getting caught on that section right there. Which means we'll need some signs, hopefully. Or, well, yeah, we should probably add ice there too. So we have a little bit of packed ice, and we'll grab some wood for signs. And to save a little wood, we'll grab some sticks too. So, first of all, we need to make some planks. Like so, we'll have some sticks to make signs, and then signs crafted, like we have. So, let's place a block here. Then that's not going to be packed iced. If you're wondering why I'm using an axe, it's because my axe has silk touch, and my pickaxe does not. Of course it has an S. That's totally okay. And I don't think we'll try not to put the pack ice, and we'll see what happens. So green goes here. Then we gotta try to repeat the same on this side. Ooh, we made it. That's cool. And how about these? You seem to be functioning alright. So let's see, this top one, that'll be wood, or white, not wood. So, yeah, see that is increasing. So let's just do a quick check. We have 15, because we need just the red and green to work. So we'll just look at those. So we have 7 and 11. And when we pull this, we should hopefully have 8 and 12. So now if we hook this up to a toggleable clock, it will be working. Finally. So hypothetically, we can just have a lever right here to toggle this, and we'll need to make some observers. 2 observers for our clock. So we'll have one facing up, one facing down, to make a clock. Now if we flip our lever, we can see, and we'll start making carpet pretty fast. It's decently laggy though, so if you're trying to build a similar design in your world, beware. You've been warned for lag. And obviously the white has the most because I started with more of that carpet. So you could see we could just leave this running and it would function. Now obviously there are more compact ways to make this, just we don't really need compactness because, again, it's survival and it's a big room anyway, and like I don't need to not use all the space. So we can just see that our stuff is piling up. So let's turn it off. And it is off safe. So you can see we'll have the last little carpet pouring in to each of them. And that's all I've got for today's video on our colored carpet duper system. So I'm just gonna let this fill up and have a great day. See you next time.